were up against a ruby dragon. Now, the ruby dragon is one of the island closest to Hell's occupants, and it's one of the ones that I would just normally run from, primarily because it's not susceptible to death, and as a result, it would take me a long time to kill it. So I would just run from it all the time, and probably after this encounter, I will cut out all the fights with the ruby dragon, simply because they take a while. I could cast aura on myself, something similar to that, and you know, devastate it with limit breaks, but I don't really feel like doing that just yet. And I'll show you guys an even better way of getting that done, probably in this upcoming boss fight. Spoiler alert, there's going to be a boss fight at the end of the dungeon. But there is an easier way than me actually manually casting aura. So I'm going to try to show that off. Of course, Meltdown will be in full effect as well. I could use Meltdown on this guy too, but as you can see, like, he doesn't really get a turn very often, so I don't feel the need to do that. I do hate in this game how whenever you like land an attack, like there's a stopping point in which the whole battle just kind of stops because the enemy has to do a little dance because he got hit. Holy crap! What the hell do I have on Selfie that I don't have on them? Oh, right. Fire. She's got fire elemental defense, the rest of the guys don't. Don't worry, I have 100 mega elixirs. Literally 100 mega elixirs. So I'm fine healing. There aren't 100 battles that I'm going to get in before now in the end of the game, so I'm pretty comfortable just using one after each battle. That'll be fine. Yeah, this guy, now you can see why I would just run from him. It's not because he's particularly bad or difficult. It's because he takes a long time to kill. Although this will probably do quite a bit of damage. Nope, 400. It's just the breath that does a lot of damage to me. That is your one devastating move. Will you just die already? Yeah, I got a critical. Once, especially the critical. Like, everybody has to pause for him to do his little dance move at the end of you getting the critical on him. It's enough for me to queue up everybody to attack. That is definitely one of the downsides of this, of the battle system, in my opinion. And that's really only apparent in late game, right? When you're so fast that it becomes noticeable. I'm not sure that the battle system was necessarily mapped out for us to be this powerful. If you don't kill him, I'll be honest with you, dude. If you don't kill him, you're in for a world of hurt right now. You didn't kill them. Congratulations. You've earned your death. Come on, there we go. Renzo Kukin. I know I can get a duel in. Are you kidding me? There we go, duel. Alright, Renzo Kukin should finish him off here. And a blasting zone. You do have to be careful with this in certain fights because this will actually hit everybody. As you might imagine, from something this powerful. Does that do it? Nope, we gotta go for the duel. Alright. Whoa. Alright, there we go. There we go. I gotta be honest, I'm not very good at Zell's limit break. Some people are extremely good. They can time when it's gonna happen, when they can start pressing the buttons, and then they press the buttons insanely quickly. I am not that good. I have to wait until the thing pops up for me to know to press the buttons and all that kind of stuff. We're not even doing all that much damage here. Punch Rush kind of sucks compared to Booyah. But once again, you always want to just kind of go for the lowest ones. Is he finally dead? Thank you. Now you see why I just kind of run from those guys a lot of the time. Let me rearrange my party and heal and all that kind of stuff. We don't even get anything because we stole from him, but we get a level up for Cactuar. That is good. Now you see why I did all my grinding before coming here. Otherwise, I would have been gaining levels for my entire party, and that would have been wasted. All healed and ready to move on. I assume we're going to encounter another one. Yeah, this is going to take too long. I'll just cut this out, and I'll show you the tactics that I use for it later. Let's continue on. Am I going to have to fight another one? I am. Don't like fighting these guys. Let's continue on. Hopefully we'll find something a little bit easier to kill on the other side here. Here, though, we can find new enemies. Well, newish. New for this dungeon. They are Iron Giants, and we get 2 of them. Back in SR, we only got 1. Really? Okay. Really, Gilgamesh? Really? You had to pick the one thing? Oh shit, that actually hurt. You got a critical. Alright, so we're going to cast Cerberus on ourselves. Not that that's really needed, but Doom Train, that will be needed. Let me go ahead and attack in the meantime. Cerberus is a... Well, we actually get to see a summon for once. It has been a while. We're going to see Cerberus and Doom Train. Cerberus is not really going to attack. It uses counter rockets. Be quiet for this. This gives the entire party triple, which not necessarily is the best thing, but if you're looking to cast Aura on the party, it's a lot easier done that way. Doom Train, however, this is going to be much more helpful. Now, this is our first time seeing boost, so I will talk during this. What you want to do is you want to hit the square button whenever it's available. As soon as that X shows up, though, you want to stop. This will increase the power of the summon. Now, usually I can get to like 125 or so. Oh, they're allowing me to go higher today. Nice. If you hit it when the X is there, it'll automatically go back down to 75. But we have successfully boosted Doom Train, so it'll do a ton of damage, right? Not really, but actually it did nothing. It usually does something, but it blinds them, puts them to sleep, and puts them in Vitality 0. In other words, they had Meltdown cast on them. The Iron Giants, you can steal star fragments from them. That is one of the main reasons that you want to fight them. They also have Quake, Shell, and Reflect, and Haste if you're looking for any of those. Primarily Quake, I believe, is the one that you would want to get from them the most. Although the rest are not bad by any means. Leo, you're not holding up your end of the bargain here. Well, neither is Zell. Really, Selfie is kicking ass and taking names here in terms of damage. Because even with the critical, she does so much more with the critical than you guys do. Yeah, this is really how you want to take them on. Of course, if you want to cast Aura, things would go a lot easier for you at this point. Especially if you have expend 3 times 1. I didn't even see when he was swinging there. Then, of course, Aura would be a lot easier to cast. You can do it all in 1 turn. Yeah, I cannot see when he's going. Like, he's behind the Iron Giant. I've been going off visual cues for that. I need to learn how to do it off the audio. Nope, still... If I can't see him, I can't get it done properly. Also, we really need to find a way to speed up Zell a little bit here. There we go. Eventually, he will die. Hey, max damage. Once again, Leo, why don't you get max damage on crits? Not asking too much. And down goes the other Iron Giant. So definitely a much longer fight than previous floors, but easy enough. Cerberus was unnecessary, I realize, but that's how you can do the aura a little bit more quickly. I assume we're going to find another one down here. You knew we were. Probably going to be one more before we get out of here. There it is. You knew they wouldn't let us get away without another Iron Giant fight. And that is the last of the fixed encounters, so if you're looking to farm those, this would be the time that you want to leave. I do not want to farm these, so I'm going to continue on. Let's just head on to the next screen so that I can show, yeah, this is it. Because this is it. I really wish they would put a save point here. You absolutely need one. Let's take a look at my party before we get underway. I have done a few things with them. First off, I have taken Guardian Force off, even though it is useful in many, many situations, because I have not been using the Guardian Forces at all, and the compatibility on them is very low. The Guardian Forces will probably die before I can actually summon them, because what we're up against is going to be very, very quick. So Selphie is pretty much my most boosted character, 40s and 60s across the board, so lots of max stats here. It would be great if I could also get, auto haste, auto shell, auto protect, but I don't have necessarily the room for them. I do have all three of them on her in particular, but might be better just to stick with the actual things I have now, and if things start getting difficult, I can always cast those later. Leo, not necessarily as good. His vitality isn't as good, but his hit percentage is just as good, but kind of has been since the beginning. Once again, no Guardian Forces. We got the plus 40s across the board, obviously not the HP plus 80 because it's already maxed. Auto shell and auto haste would be good, but hopefully I can get those casted if I need them. Zell has pretty damn good stats as well. He is auto hasted mostly because I don't have anything to increase his speed. His vitality is also good. I do have everybody withdraw still. It's probably not the best thing right now, considering I only need to draw once, but we will see. We will see. Let's continue over here where we can find a giant button. Steam pressure 10 needed to continue operation. We have 12, and I believe before we had even more than that. 10 or more has been confirmed. Continue with the operation. Indeed, we will. What was going on down here? Resuming operation. Can't wait to see what happens. We made it this far. It must be a treasure. And it looks like they're wenching up the rope. What's going on? That's all I can see. It's like the rope's going up. That's what it looks like. It's kind of hard to see. Why would the operation be lifting the rope? Shouldn't there be a drill of some kind? Yeah, it's definitely going up on that wench. Uh-oh. Excavation resuming. All except the leader must take shelter. Warning, please take shelter. Right, you said that already. So, we got alarms. Is this bad?